Hello there and welcome back. Today we have Batman versus Daredevil. So, I'm just going to get straight into this. These are both very well respected and established characters within their respective comic book universes. Let's just get into this. Intelligence, Batman. Uh, Depending, I guess, on who's writing him, he's been, I think, written as to having like 12 master's degrees, which is far above that of what Daredevil has. Yes, Daredevil has a law degree as well as a mechanical engineering degree, but compare that to someone who runs his own company. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure he creates his own gadgets and stuff, as well as also having an immense amount of knowledge in forensic science, criminology, physics, math. Uh, I really wouldn't say linguistics because every superhero is very. I would say most superheroes are very multilingual. But I'd have to say in overall intelligence, you have to give it to Batman. Tactics, Batman is the strategist in DC. When it comes to any group that he is a part of, he is always the strategist. No one takes his spot. Wonder Woman doesn't really do it as much. I would say Batman's more of the guy that does it. Um, so I mean, if there's anyone who'd be better than Batman in strategy, at least on Earth, it'd be Deathstroke. And he's a metahuman who's got enhanced cognitive capability, so it's a bit unfair in that respect. Fighting ability. While I am aware that Matt is a Daredevil, Matt Murdock is Daredevil for those who don't know, but I'd assume. Actually, I'm not going to assume. I'm just. Never mind. But even though he's got, I would say, yeah, if I'm gonna quote Iron Fist here, and I'm pretty sure he said this. He has ninjutsu skill with some Irish boxing, which he learned from his dad. So, and of course, there's far more to it. He is a master martial artist, but compare that to Batman, who's mastered 127 forms of martial arts. I'd put that above Daredevil. Strength. I know that Daredevil's, I think, wielded like a 400-pound barbell like it's nothing. Like he's used it to actually fight people. But Batman, more or less, is like, you know, benching 1,000 pounds. He's doing amongst the most ridiculous things possible. Things that Daredevil, while Daredevil could have the capability to do so, doesn't actually do it. Batman is a bit stronger than Daredevil. Speed. Daredevil is smaller. Not to mention the armor he's wearing doesn't seem to be as heavy or as bulky as Batman's, so I'll give it to Daredevil for those two reasons. Durability. Um, they're both human. I'll give it a slight edge to Batman just because his armor gives him a bit of leeway in terms of how much he can take compared to Daredevil. So I'll simply give Batman the point on that. Healing, they're both peak human. I personally wouldn't even. I don't think it really would matter in this case. Invulnerability, Batman's armor. I mean, again, a guy who has all the money in the world to afford the best military grade armor that exists, I'd have to say that goes to Batman. Energy projection. Anyone who knows Batman knows that that utility belt has God knows what in it. It's vast in its arsenal. That's pretty much it. You have, what is it? Batarangs. Backlog can be used. Smoke bombs. I'm not sure if he has tear gas. I know in some versions he does, which could actually help against Daredevil, who does have enhanced senses. So in that case, yeah. Versatility. Daredevil's enhanced senses, speaking of enhanced senses, Daredevil's enhanced senses allow him almost a sense of precognition. His radar sense is better than Spider-Man's spider sense. I'm not sure how much stronger it is, but I know it's incredibly more powerful than the spider sense. So, that does grant him an advantage in the sense that he can more or less sense Batman where he is, amongst other things, right? Movements, like if Batman's going to throw a batarang, or if a batarang's in the air going at Daredevil, he'll be able to notice it. So, realistically, even though Batman's got energy projection, I don't think energy projectiles will work on Daredevil. Unless, of course, like an explosive or anything like that. X Factor. Well, actually, I shouldn't be quick to give Daredevil the X Factor. In this fight, Batman isn't the hardest foe that Daredevil has ever gone up against. He's probably amongst the most skilled. I could definitely say that with absolute confidence, but the most powerful, probably not. I mean, realistically, Iron Fist is a bit more powerful than Batman. That's my honest opinion, because of the key manipulation that Iron Fist has. However, Batman's gone against metahumans routinely. His rogue gallery consists of Killer Croc, Bane, Poison Ivy, Joker. Even though those aren't metahumans, they are foes that do give Batman a great challenge. A challenge that I don't think Daredevil will... I mean, yeah. When it comes to close quarters combat, yeah, he'll get Batman a challenge, no question. But Batman's more skilled. So in that case, I guess... I mean... You know what? I'm going to have to give it to Batman. Just based on the fact that he goes up against metahumans. I mean, you could technically say Daredevil's a metahuman. Technically, you could. Because he does have some powers or abilities. Right? So, it's not as if Batman hasn't gone up against him like Daredevil before. Of course, the same thing can be said for Daredevil to Batman. But the fact that Batman goes up against more powerful metahumans and beats them routinely, I would say gives him the edge. So, that covers this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please, if you'd like, subscribe, like, share, do what you want, and have a good day. And stay tuned for the next fights.